Yo! What's up?
Hey guys, how are you?
We are here with Hemmingway Lane.
The
yeah.
homies right
The
here.
fucking
Gunther,
homies.
How you doing?
Elijah.
The
What's up?
homies.
Welcome to the Spacecast.
Welcome to the Spacecast. You guys are second guest. This was the first
Number
guest
two.
here.
Yeah, I was number one.
Yep.
Don't forget it. I was number one. You guys are number two.
I won't, I promise.
Before we get started with today's Spacecast episode, I want to let the fans and homies know that if you're listening on Spotify, you can send in voice messages and answer the polls and questions that we put on every episode. So, last episode I asked, what kind of content do you want to see from the Sunhead Spacecast pumping out every week? We have two responses. Evan Villarreal said, I think y'all should interview a stripper. Thank you, Evan.
We can definitely make that happen. There are plenty of awesome strippers in the greater Toledo, Ohio area. If you'd like to
Lot
be
of 'em.
on this Spacecast, just let us know, and we're get your big old
Hit us
titties
up
in here.
and send us a voice message. And our other response is from Gage Wagner. Do you recognize that name?
Yeah, I've heard of them before.
Doesn't ring a bell. He said bong tips for Jesus.
Bong rips for Jesus.
I'm looking at it right now. You type tips.
He met rips.
So you guys got any bong tips for Jesus?
Bong tips for Jesus.
I'm not well versed in this topic. I cannot
You
help.
got to keep it clean.
Bong rips for Jesus.
Do you guys hear that? I don't.
Is there somebody
The
else
voice
here?
in the background yelling rips instead of tips. If I was gonna give Jesus any tips on ripping the bong over rips, I would be like, hey man, you probably shouldn't do that. You need to keep everything pure for us. Straight up. That's why I tell Jesus, don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
Don't smoke weed. Someone needs to not smoke weed.
Put that man on a leash.
Yeah.
We should not be talking.
that.
I don't know
We're
why I
not-
said yeah to that. Don't put
He's
Jesus
like, yeah,
on a
dude.
leash. Don't let Jesus smoke weed. Keep him pure.
I don't think you can say
We-
that, man.
We don't really talk about religion on the Sunhead Spacecast. I'm sorry. So,
So yeah,
Yeah.
we got our homies here, Hemmingway Lane.
Yeah,
Thanks
Very
for
excited
coming.
to be here.
Thanks
for having
coming.
us.
It's
So-
like a long
Yeah.
time coming. Right?
yeah.
Right? I know you two have been talking about making this happen
Definitely.
for a while,
yeah.
Yep.
and like, it's happening. We're here in the moment.
We're here.
So, dudes, let the viewers know what's up. These guys playing a band called Hemmingway Lane. How would you guys explain your guys' style, vibes, or anything to the people?
Oh no. Yeah, we're called Hemmingway Lane. It's four of us. It's Gunther. My name is Elijah. Our drummer's name is Noah, and then we have a new bassist. His name is Stefan, and we're just indie. We're just indie
Yeah.
rock.
Alternative indie.
Yeah,
Nothing too light, nothing too heavy. Just
yeah,
mellow, I guess.
yeah. Sing. All the flowery fun with a little bit of distortion. I think.
Yeah, flowery fun,
Yeah.
some destroyers.
Yeah.
I feel that. You guys definitely have that Australian like psychedelic indie feeling in your music for sure.
Definitely.
You can feel the influence, but making it your own way, bringing that American grit to it a little more.
I don't know the Australian indie market to be honest with you. So I'll take your word for it.
Of course. Yeah, it's like that all.
I know
Well,
Tame
it's just-
Impala.
Yeah,
There's only
Tame
one of them.
Impala, Tosh, who I was just playing, Sticky
was
Fingers, who
Freaking
I
sweet.
talk about a lot.
Yeah.
Sticky fingers
Yeah.
rules.
Is who sings Kirby Backseat Lover?
So they're from Salt
Yeah.
Lake.
They're from Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Oh, they just came up in my whole Australian psychedelic
Oh, they did?
playlist,
Really?
like with Mark Road and them. So I just assumed they're also from.
No, yeah,
From over there.
they're from Salt Lake City. But I'll take being compared to them any day.
Yeah, dude, when you guys ripped that Kirby Girl cover, I know we've talked about it a lot, but like that whole set, but especially when you guys played that a couple weeks before the birthday show, I was so freaking lit. I was like, dude, I hope they can play our birthday.
Yeah, that
And
was
you guys did. Yeah,
that was
these
nice.
these boys played with us for first time in December with
Yes.
Echo
Yeah.
Record, Husk, Tranquility.
It was a
Birthday,
great ass show,
Christmas,
dude.
It was
extravaganza
fun.
Bash.
That was a great lineup. Great
So-
show.
Great, yeah, it's a great birthday.
Yeah.
I was very
Definitely
excited
in the
when you
face.
we finished that set that you invited us to play that show at, and it was like the most like Brett Kaminsky invitation I've ever gotten in my life. Because like we finish and like I'm like we're like tearing all of our stuff down. You come up to stage, and you're like man, oh man, I feel so warm, dude. You have to play my birthday. And I was like, we're gonna do it. We'll be there.
I see what you mean now.
Yeah. It was awesome.
I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Like
That was
for
a
you guys to be
fantastic
done
show.
packing the stuff up. So I was like, yo, we got to make this happen. We made it happen.
Yeah.
I know we got more shows coming up together around in Toledo and Arbor and
Yeah.
Chicago. We'll be going out to in October. Which
Yeah.
have you guys been? I know you guys have been up to Ann Arbor and played around here, but have you guys got out much on the road?
No,
Yeah.
we're kind of like our main areas are like Toledo and Ann Arbor right now. We
Yeah.
played in Detroit. We played there twice, but it's
Yeah.
not like it.
Nothing huge.
No.
Yeah, all different
And
vibe.
so we're leaving like in July. We're gonna pack our stuff up and hit the road a little bit.
Nice.
But for right now, it's just been here.
You guys got like those dates like planned? Are you guys working with the booking agent, or are you
we've
guys
got-
just like?
We've got two of them. I've got two of them for sure. One of them is like we're still talking back and forth, and then one of the bands that we played with in Detroit, they're still on tour, so I'm not gonna mess with them right now.
Yeah, just give them.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, like, so are you hooking? You guys doing those
Yeah.
shows yourself?
yeah,
Yeah, like
Nice,
booking them
nice.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much fun is that? 'Cause just being a younger band, first off, getting your foot in the door, just trying to play places. But I know plenty of people like have been asking you guys to play shows now, right? That's how
Yeah.
it seems.
Yeah.
At least people
Yeah.
see you like, yo, we want you here, we want you here. Which that's the golden. Right
It's
there.
pretty crazy,
That's what you
actually.
want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
that's the goal. I know you guys. You were stoked to be like the headliners. for
Yes.
Blind Pig.
Yeah, it was.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was very cool.
Yeah.
It's happened very, very fast. Like the level of success that we've seen for Hemmingway, and I think that I don't think any of us really expected it.
Not this fast. I mean, a few months.
The thing
maybe.
What
is,
happens
though,
when you
like,
rock.
being-
Hell yeah.
Being in this area, when you're from Bedford and you go to high school at Bedford, like for like Silver Age and like Tranquility, like everyone knew who they were in high school. And there was just an area where like no one was making music and there's no bands. So I feel like Bedford was just like waiting for this like kind of band to
Well,
start
to
like
have
a
it.
bitch, bro.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
it's an
Straight
honor
up.
that we're that band, but
Yeah,
like,
but you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
Yeah.
they
I
were
can see
waiting
that.
for something like this to happen.
Yeah, you guys like 2-3 years younger than us. It was pretty much just us and our little crew through high school.
Yeah.
So see you guys come up, get together after
It's so
graduating.
cool to
it's
see.
badass.
There were I do. I remember like in high school, I've always wanted, like, music was not my focus then. I wanted to be a lawyer, which is a little odd, like looking back. But I remember Brett and I were working on a few different things through like with other people, in music. And like there would be days where we'd meet to practice, and then our friend Gabe, who's actually like our producer now, he'd be like, Brett won't be here tonight because he's like an actual rock star, and so it's just very cool. But like we've been playing out for, what is it, May? Is it May?
Yep,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
turned May.
Yeah, less than a year. Like we're coming up on a year. June 19th was our first show.
Yep. Yeah.
And so we played that show, and then like a few other shows came along, and then like in October, it just happened very, very fast. And so it's very cool.
From
Yo.
Yeah, because
playing
I
in the
remember
backyard
like
and-
hearing about you guys, and I was like, dude, like this is so dope. And then the shows you guys were playing were like Hemmingway with poetry and
Yeah.
finger
Yeah,
painting,
exactly.
and I was like,
What's going on?
they just need that little like boost, you know?
yeah.
And it finally happened, and it's so cool to see you guys headlining and like doing your shit.
Our first show at the Ottawa Tavern was like,
That was
cra-
it.
Yeah, it was
That was it.
cool.
Yeah.
Like Zach Jacobs didn't know who we were. Shout out to Zach Jacobs. I love him so
Dude,
much.
shout out
Yeah.
to Zach Jacobs and the Outdoor Tavern.
Yes, yeah,
Amazing
everybody there.
human and a legendary local spot
Dude,
here in
yeah.
Toledo.
It was super cool. We were booking through this guy Eric, and like he was like, yeah, I want you guys to play a Halloween show. Like they always, like, Halloween shows are always super, like,
Yeah,
they do
man.
well. And so we played with it was Garage Heart, Brown Maple, Tube, and then us.
Mm.
And like I'd heard of Brown Maple because like my friends knew who they were.
They're really good.
Yeah,
So is
I,
Tube.
I enjoy their
Just-
music. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And so like we didn't really know what to expect when we got there, and we rolled in with all of our stuff, and then we played, and Zach Jacobs afterwards was like, oh, you guys, like, I want you guys to play more shows here.
Oh, you guys are like a legit badass band. Okay. So
Yeah.
It's very cool. I don't like to, I don't know. I feel braggy, but
Yeah.
No, like I
just-
said, Gage, it's not bragging when it's true, man.
Thank you.
For-
But it's-
Sharing the facts. You guys are rocking it. You guys literally have only been playing for under a year, which
Mhm.
is awesome. Which
Yeah.
means the momentum's going to keep going. As a homie and just been playing shows for a couple years, like, you just can't stop playing shows.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
Even if they try to close down the world again,
Yeah.
nobody can stop playing.
I'm gonna go back
shows.
to live streams.
Yeah, you don't
Heck
want
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You don't want
Okay.
that, dude.
No.
You want to feel the people's energy, dude.
No.
Arbor is a really good place for you guys too.
Yeah.
That Ann Arbor is just like the perfect city for your guys' music.
Yeah.
Those
That-
girls and guys are love it.
Yeah. That.
Yeah,
Oh, you were
Hemmingway
at that
love-
last show.
Hemmingway
Yeah.
love-
Like that was ridiculous. It was sweet.
Yeah.
It
We
was-
played with
Good night.
it was Luna Pier, Boys and
Mhm.
Ties, and Social Media.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which like all of them, they were all sweet too.
Yeah.
I had heard of Boys and Ties because of Jacob, our old bassist, and he'd always told us like they wear suits on stage or like just wear ties, and I was like, that's just me. Like I know, like I'd be so hot
Dude.
like, wearing a tie around.
I don't know how they
Crazy
do
to
it.
wear a tie on stage.
Dude, it was ridiculous.
It'd be insane to wear a tie on
Dude,
stage.
Dude, that's funny. I was in this metal band in high school for like 2 years, and the only show we ever played, it was oh my god, it was the Bedford Talent Show,
Oh,
and we fucking. Don't worry, I have videos, and
I would like to see those at
I'll show
some
you
point.
guys. Yeah, my friend was like, dude, oh my god, we were all like so dumb back then, but we were like, we should dress up in like full piece suits so they think we're gonna play jazz, and then we like play metal.
dude, the school does not have
Trick
air
'em. You
conditioning.
gotta trick 'em,
No,
bro.
they don't, because when we got on stage, like I'm dying, bro.
Yeah.
We're all dying, and I just like I stopped mid set because I was like I couldn't move, dog. And just like
That's horrible. I always have to.
Tell them you were also playing jazz, or
yeah.
Told
Oh,
the
dude,
teacher
our-
we're
our-
playing
our,
jazz,
um,
rips it in
Our
metal.
audition was with the principal and the music teacher, Corey Maggot.
Did you guys play jazz?
No.
Oh no.
Oh no, wait, no, we did. Our
For the
our
audition?
intro for the audition we played jazz, and then for the intro of the song we were playing, we did a jazz cover, and then we just went metal, and it was like the worst thing I've ever fucking done.
dude.
I'm good.
But did you win?
Yeah. How did that go for you guys?
Yeah, we won. I think the prize was like $50.
You won the talent show?
Did you really?
Dude, that was legendary.
Dude, It was
Won
you-
the talent show.
I know.
it was you guys and like 6 other people.
Yeah,
doing-
no, I think there was one dancer, another comedian that like failed terribly. So we were pretty
That's
much
rough.
the only,
Like the only
Yeah.
put together set.
but that was pretty bad.
Yo,
I'll show you guys videos.
more legendary stuff in Bedford, man. That's
Yeah,
funny
yeah.
because, we're all the Bedford boys sitting on this couch keeping it rolling.
Yeah, man.
And I'm curious, like, how Bedford, we've all got to experience, like, the whole small town come up, right? Have you guys, like traveled outside the state, outside of the music? Like, is there anywhere other than Bedford you guys would like to live one day, or maybe relocate as a band? Like, even
Well,
if it's dreaming, do you have any talks
we
or
were
dreams?
we were
about it?
actually talking about this yesterday about like when he graduates college, maybe going up to Ann Arbor and living up there.
Yeah,
Just because I love Ann Arbor. I think it's very cool.
it's a hip city, man.
Yeah.
People are there too.
Yeah,
Lots
there's
of
quite a few
Yeah.
there.
people.
And so I think Ann Arbor, so I don't know, I don't want to move too far away from like my family. And so I think like Ann Arbor, Grand Rapids would be cool, I think. Like one of those cities.
Grand Rapids. is
Yeah.
dope, too.
I think for like a dream house though, like if you're thinking like future wise, Chicago, like a flat in the city would be pretty
Flat.
badass. Or
Mhm.
like just a big house out in like Tennessee or something, like mountains just
Dude, now
Yeah.
I mess with the big house in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Sure, just get a couple acres of land.
yeah.
That's
Big
the
ol' home up
dream.
in the
That's the
mountains.
dream, dog. Like not too far from Nashville, but you can see the views and scenic like
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
from your backyard.
exactly.
And, like, there's just like this sick ass
Yeah.
ice cream spot like 5 minutes from the road.
You're just describing Pigeon Forge.
Like pretty much. But I
Nate
love
wants to live in
Tennessee, dude.
Gatlinburg.
I fucking love Tennessee. It's got
Yeah.
a weird energy to it.
Dude, I love
It's
Tennessee.
sweet.
Yeah.
It's
And
dope.
it's only 8 hours from us.
yeah, it's
it's
really
not-
not that far.
it's not
Only
far.
8 hours. Yep.
That's a shift, man. That's one.
Hey, straight
It's
up.
a shit.
Yeah.
That's a Monday morning. Come on,
Yeah, get 2 homies on that, split it up. It's nothing.
Yeah.
it'll be fine.
and also like city living wise, the flat sounds cool to have. But have you ever like spent a lot of time in Chicago,
See,
or New York, or anything?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, I think it would be really cool just like to go out there occasionally and live up
Mhm.
there and do the city life. But I know like every day, not being able to like really drive a car or anything like that, because I like to drive, and you can't really drive in the city. You're just stuck, and people are people, and
so many people
Yeah.
around you all the time. You can't.
Yeah.
constant noise. It's just
And
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to have that, right? But to like, it's impressed me to think some people raise families in the city.
dude.
Oh, it's
But not
ridiculous.
some. Hundreds of
Yeah,
thousands,
like-
millions of people raise
Yeah.
families
And
in
it's-
cities.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
China,
man.
India, anywhere.
So overpopulated.
There's hotels that are tubes, bro, in China,
Yeah.
like straight up.
And you just get to go in your little like
Yeah.
your little tube dorm.
yeah, that'd be.
City living's nuts, dude. City living's nuts. I
I want to have a yard though.
yeah.
Like even if it's just a tiny yard, just the thought of putting on some like the Dad Force ones, mowing the lawn, just walking up and down, going back inside and writing some music. That'd be sweet.
Right, bro. Just having a yard, like you said, would just be sweet to have because
Yeah,
it's a
dude.
nice, small, simple space. But imagine having like 100 acres though,
Right.
That'd
to
be- yeah.
yourself with your homies to
Mhm.
make music and like just your own world to live in. How sick! Or just any. No, it doesn't have to be 100 acres, but
Just-
it's a lot of land.
That's a lot of
That's
land.
just yours for your family,
Just create the Hemmingway compound. Just
Yeah.
like
bro. Or
just like 6 houses on a
just
cul-de-sac.
join
With,
it with the Tranquility compound, and we're just making the coolest hippie commune ever.
Oh yeah, dude. Write
That's
music all
the-
day.
Yeah,
just hang
bro.
out.
That's
That's
the
the dream
American
over-
dream.
I guess in most America, yeah. Before they took it over, flipped the ship all around. That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
no, but what is your guys' writing process like for Tranquility?
Tranquility.
Yeah, like what do you guys like? Is it like okay? So we kind of talked about this at the Citizen video review. But is it like you guys like you write the song and then you bring it to the band, or is it kind of more collaborative? Like you guys are all kind of sitting in not in a circle, but like
Yeah, definitely. It's like I'll write the song in here in the bathroom somewhere, and then I'll bring it to the dudes as the song is. Then we may move the structure around, but we just jam until everyone just has
Has,
their
like,
part and
yeah.
feeling. On this last album, Evan wrote a couple songs, and he had like more structures of the idea. And since we went up to the studio and were locked away for 10 days, he had a handful, I had a handful, Bo and Drew had a handful of riffs, so we never like.
Yeah, and that
wrote
like,
like that.
shocked me when I saw some of the songs that I'm not gonna spoil it, but some of the songs that were on the new Tranquility album because
definitely.
he came to me like a year or two ago maybe, and he was like, "Yo, I kind of want to do like a solo album," and then half those songs that I recorded for him are on the album, and I think that's really cool to see because they're different, like way different now.
Yeah, and that's been cool. Even with Evan bringing the songs, Bo bringing the riff. It's
Yeah,
Drew bringing Drew always shreds the guitar, but like
Yeah.
bringing in the rhythm riffs wise, it's definitely made a whole. This was the first time we ever did that as Tranquility,
I see.
and it definitely grew us as a band.
So just
'cause,
like collaborative.
yeah,
Like,
it was the
just-
first time we ever did
Yeah.
collaborate
Just
deeper
teamwork.
with it, and
It's
it was.
nice.
It was really cool, different process, but yeah. How about yourself? How do you boys go about it?
So we've been working through like recording this first album for a pretty long time now.
Too
we're
long,
getting we're like almost done. But for like this entire first album, it has just been like the same thing. Like I'll write a song on my acoustic, or like it's always nice when I get a new piece of gear and then I just all this inspiration comes to me, and then there's a new
Yeah.
song that comes out of it. But like I'll write something and I'll bring it to the band, and then it's essentially the same thing where like I'll just like kind of play through it, and then we'll jam on it and we'll see what's going on. And so it's been a lot of that for a while, and then we just started we started tracking demos with Steph and our new bassist, and like on like this one that we're like I think that we might be done with it. I know that we only had like his stuff and then the bass to do. Like it was just us sitting in like Stefan's bedroom recording, sitting around. It was actually like
Definitely more collaborative.
it was super fun.
Mhm.
Like and
Yeah.
it was still like I wrote the lyrics and everything, and then I kind of brought it to everybody.
right.
But it was still like it's ridiculous how fun that is to kind of just sit with your friends in a room, with like on your it was just like our guitars in the
Dude,
room.
it's
but
breaking it down. It's like
Yeah.
doing song surgery, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
And then it's like, because then once you're doing it when you're all jamming it as a group, it's easy to be like, yeah, that sounds cool, but you don't know what they're really doing.
yeah,
So when you're like by the homie, when they're recording and tracking it, you're like, yo, should I do do, or should I go do?
Yeah,
And
just
it's like
hold
you
it,
actually
yeah.
get to hear both of them and all of them as a mind. Be like, I like that one. It's like, dude, I kind of like that one more. Okay, do half of that, then you do what you did at the end of that one, and then before you know, it's just like all
Yeah.
these different equations, song equations that
Like
you
go
all
into
get to
it.
like see and experience together, which is way different than just the jamming like songwriting way.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
actually dissecting it, really pulling it apart, and I
No.
think the time, like, just like most things, like the time shows at the end of the result when you sit down with your homies. Like
Yeah.
that.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think
Definitely.
it fosters a much better song too. Like like I think that this, like, I don't know about you, but like the song that we did the demo for and we're gonna send to this guy, like it's one of my favorites that we've done.
It's definitely more. Without spoiling anything, it's a fun song. It's not like it's just
yeah,
down or slow. It's fun. It's
Mm-hmm.
more upbeat, definitely. I know, writing wise, also, I know we can probably try something where, like, because I know Noah has got some stuff that he's been trying to cook up. I've got some stuff that, when I write, though, it's more like do it as we go. Like, record this and then, like, oh, this would sound really cool here or something like it's not just in my head immediately kind of thing. But I know once we all sit down, I think it would be kind of crazy. And I definitely have got some stuff to say, so I think we will all be writing very together.
Very
You know what I
excited
mean?
for that.
Collaboratively. Like,
Some-
it'll be good.
those I don't know if you get the same thing, but for me, like the month and a half of just writer's block, it just feels like you're playing the same chords over
Oh,
and
it's
over
bad,
again.
dude. I'm going through it like right now.
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
it'll be nice to have 3 other people writing songs. For
Right,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, man. And it's cool because how you were saying, like, everyone has something like say, right?
Right.
So to get it from, like, how am I trying to word it? Like singing the song, for example, one of the new songs like Evan wrote for lyrically, and like I was like 4 of them, like, dude, you want to sing any of these? And he was like, nah, I'm good. So I got to take words that my homie who I love and have a similar perspective with, and got to like sing them, or in any way if someone were like on a song you wrote rhythm for, like, dude, gone through this part, what if I did this lead? And like when you get to play like what someone you love or a friend you care about, like, it's originally sparked in them, but then you get to be the voice to like transmute it, man. I don't know how to explain how, like, I just feel like it makes me closer with my friends, because it's like I get it, but I just feel it even deeper.
Right, because you're
Because-
like outdoing it.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
it came from your soul, but if you're the one singing it, it's
Yeah.
like you're singing your bro soul out
Yeah,
through
no,
your
Yeah.
voice.
like
It's
it-
a crazy bonding experience.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It just like makes you get to know the person a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I think in songwriting you say some of the things that maybe you wouldn't say in normal conversation.
Yeah.
And like it's not like an admission of guilt, but like you're just saying, what's on your mind, or maybe what was going on at this time when you want to write, when you want to write from.
Being a
you know
little
what I
more
mean?
vulnerable
Yeah.
with all the parts, for sure.
And
What-
so
Go ahead.
I just think like if you have that trust within your band, like this is what I wrote and this is what's going on, but like I want you to be the one to let everybody know. Like I think that's just super.
That's
cool.
how good
That's
records are
poetic,
made
man.
right there.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah.
And like what you were saying with, like, if Evan wrote something and you performed it, or you wanted to sing it, or he wanted you to sing it, like, you also get his perspective. But no matter the song, like, even like you said, it's his or a cover or whatever, you're gonna perceive it a different way. Like
Yeah, it's
you've
coming
always
through
got your
you.
own like thought on the song. Like it could be completely different than what he thought like it meant.
Bro.
But
Got a perfect example with this one. One of our songs, Fade Away, right? When before, yeah, a song Evan wrote on Sonic Propensity, our second EP, and it's Mistake Yourself for Someone You Love. And when I first heard it, and I was in more negative mindset of heartbreak, I like heard it as such a negative thing. Like, you have to like, I just heard it from a weird negative wave with those words. But then like talking to him and him being on like a high wave of life, he's like, no, like, It was a positive line to look in the mirror and like mistake who you're seeing, who you are for like someone you love. And just like right there, just the example of how
Yeah.
much those can transmute just the portrayal depending on whose mind it's coming from. Then it really made me realize, damn, if that happened inside our band of like opposite feelings, how really do people hear songs? And
Yeah.
how different do songs and each lines really hit everyone due to their moment in time when they first heard it, when they're hearing it again, and it just blew my mind.
I guess I've never thought about it that way.
That's that's like the thing about art though, is that like
Anybody,
anybody can feel anything about anything. And so like you play this song for somebody and you're like, this is the saddest thing I've ever written, and they're like, no, this is
Right?
incredible. Like
Dude, it makes me
Yeah.
really happy
yeah,
right
like
now.
no, like this is what I needed, right? You know what I mean? And so like you could play a song and you're like, dude, this is like, this makes me feel like, it just reminds me of this horrible time. But they're like, yeah, but that like also reminds me that like you get out of those times,
Yeah,
and like
bro.
everything comes to an end, and
That's
like
what's
everything
so
is
fucking awesome about it.
yeah. And so I like I don't know, that's why I like music is just so cool because of that.
Yeah.
Like it's just so much stuff can happen from like a verse and a chorus.
Dude,
you know what I
A
mean?
whole
Yeah.
lifetime
Yeah.
of experience, or like years of heartbreak come out in one line, and you
Mhm.
feel it just in that one line.
Yeah.
Then on the next line, you're at a whole other life experience. It's
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's fun. Because I think more than like what like, oh, I want to be the biggest rock star ever. Oh, I want to be famous. Like I don't really think that fame is for me. I want like the Jack Johnson. You know what I mean? Just sitting on a beach somewhere. But like, I think that even right now, writing these songs and playing to this group of people in Toledo, Ohio, or Ann Arbor, Michigan, like if anything that I am saying through these songs is like helping in any way to like somebody I don't know, you know, like that's awesome. You know what I mean?
It's
Dude,
really
to
cool.
Me, that's what
the
it's
best
all
feeling.
Yeah.
about, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously.
When we released our second single, Chasing Crowds, like 2-3 weeks ago, whatever.
think
It
just
was the
about,
22nd,
yeah.
April 22nd. Go stream Chasing Crowds. There's a camera.
Go
Go stream Chasing Crowds.
stream that.
Somebody DM me and they were like, "Hey, I found you guys through a Spotify playlist. I showed you to all my friends and we're obsessed with you guys. If you ever come through Wisconsin, like we're gonna be there." And that was one of the coolest feelings I've ever gotten, because
Dude,
they don't know who I am, and I have no clue who they are. They
No
just
Yeah.
follow an Instagram account that like posts pictures of a sweaty dude playing a yellow Telecaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's
But it moves their soul, man.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if our music means something to them, like that's all the reason to go on, to keep going.
Have you ever gone into like the Spotify artists and like looked at the map of like
of where we are?
or music that hits?
Yeah.
Or how there's just like random people in like
I
Belgium
check
or
that
LA.
very
yeah.
frequently,
And
and
maybe
I
it's like one person or like 15, but just know there's little random
just
people
like,
everywhere.
There's pockets
Yeah.
of people.
it's so weird to see, like
Yeah.
with my solo shit, with my independent artist stuff. I'll occasionally look at that, and I have like 30 monthly listeners from like Australia just kicking it to my shit, and I'm like, that's the fucking
loving it, man.
dopest thing ever.
Yeah.
Straight up, man.
In a whole nother continent, someone else is like bumping my shit that I made, and that's
Dude,
like so cool.
In January, we got added to like Europe Spotify release radar.
It's fucking
Yeah, bro.
dope.
And so like just randomly, like our numbers just shot up. But then they were all in like Helsinki and Berlin. Like it was like the most like
That's so dope,
people that we
man.
might not ever see ever. But
Yeah.
they were just jamming to Hemmingway Lane. I was like, let's go, man.
Bro, that's why I think it's important for smaller bands to know it's never like, and just from like watching Sticky Fingers' journey, just because you're not a big man doesn't mean you shouldn't go play Brazil, UK, or Australia or anywhere. Just as like, even if it doesn't make the most sense,
Mhm.
most of you touring as a small band makes no
No,
sense.
yeah.
And if you like get to those people, like, don't get me wrong, I know us Americans love music, but like I've just heard and from seeing videos, people in other countries,
Bro.
bro,
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
they don't
they
just
go-
like they live for it. They're still
Yeah.
living
It's
for
crazy.
music.
No, I follow, it's the Backseat Lovers. I follow their sound engineer. It's like Pale Horse Sounds, and he like travels with them all over, like for all of their tours, and he does their sound. And he posts videos of them playing Kill Me Girl every night, which is like their biggest song. You know what I mean?
Love
Yeah.
that song,
It's
bro.
so good.
Love when you guys cover
But
it.
it's
I've
like
never heard that song.
you haven't.
No.
Oh, I'll show you in the car on the way
Okay.
home. But like it's them playing the song, and every night, no matter where they are. It is, oh, she was 9. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like that's the stuff
Doesn't
that
matter
is,
the language
yeah.
barrier or anything.
They
it,
just-
like hits. Man.
There's like, I can't remember the specific names, but just a ton of like metal festivals over in like Germany and that shit. And
Yeah.
they go, it's like people for miles, and it's just they're all like participating in the band. Like whoever's up there, they're loving them regardless.
If they know them or not.
Yeah,
they-
and they're going
they just-
hard as fuck the whole time.
I love that, dude. Like, one of my favorite festivals that I probably will never get to go to, Resurrection Fest
Yeah.
in Australia. My favorite American bands play there. The fucking audience doesn't know what the fuck they're saying, but they're still having a
Yeah.
like badass time. Well, fucking hey,
They speak English.
They totally speak.
I thought you said it was in Germany, so like what you were saying makes sense.
dog,
That
I don't
makes sense.
fucking
He's still
know.
Australian.
Germany, fucking
yeah.
Australia. What's the difference, bro?
But yeah, dude, it's
Being able, yeah. So just if even if it's crazy and doesn't make sense, most numbers, just you guys, I push on me and the dudes, any dudes out there, like get a passport and go do it. Like play
a guitar and
wherever
an
you
amp
can,
and go.
whoever will let
Oh,
you
no.
play. I know you.
I
guys,
was far off. It's in Spain.
Oh,
That's
Spain?
close.
Yeah, Spain's dude. I'd love to go to Spain.
You shut the fuck up, cameraman.
I'm sorry, bro.
Gage with all the language facts in the back.
Sorry, man.
No, but-
I
Sorry.
have done that same thing to a band though. Like tell them like, hey, if you guys ever come around here, I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Moss Tongue, who I did it to.
Yeah.
So fucking.
Did they
Are they
reply to
coming
you, by the
through?
way?
They did. I messaged them like, you guys ever come to Toledo? Like, I'd love to take photos with you guys. They're like, yeah, like what are some like venues around there? I told Holland House, OT.
Yeah.
Holland House, yep. Holland House, shout out.
Prime.
Shout out to OT.
I actually wanted
those
to
are the
ask you
two.
about. I'll let you
Oh,
finish, but I wanted
Prime.
to ask you about Prime.
Yeah.
Because you go. Sorry.
They were just like, yeah, like
We'll look into it.
totally, like we'll let you know.
That's sweet. That's sweet. I always just DM like random bands. So, like if you guys want to come to Toledo, like I'll set up a show for you guys.
You gotta shoot the shot,
yeah,
man.
just why not? You know what I mean? Who knows when they're gonna respond? You know what I mean? If they will,
Mhm.
if they won't, but if they
Dude.
do,
And you like the craziest people, like you see the people with millions of followers and they still respond, people you know.
yeah.
So like your shot's just as good. They do, they don't.
Mhm.
So and then the moments they do, you're
It
you're
feels
sitting
good,
in
man.
sweet sauce
Yeah.
like, oh, they saw
Like
it.
they know me.
Or even if
know
they
me.
like it, they don't even have to respond, they just like it.
I got a good friend in a band. Well, he's not. We're not really like friends, but I DM back and forth with Josh from the Backseat Lovers like every once in a while.
Bro.
Damn,
dude,
that's
that is
crazy.
such a good
That's
Like
that's
we,
what shocked me about this podcast before the merger. I texted one of my I just DM'd like the drummer of one of my favorite bands in the world. They're like from fucking UK. Like they don't know me. I got like 300 followers and I'm like, you want to record a podcast? And the drummer was like, yeah, let's fucking do it. And now like he knows me and that's just like so crazy.
it's super
because
cool.
most
me.
people are cool, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
they're just people.
Yeah.
Like, that's all. They're
It's
just
just-
Yeah,
people that-
exactly.
just because they can play to a bigger crowd than you can. It's still just like he gets off this, or they get off the
Yeah.
stage, and it's like, I want McDonald's.
Dude,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
That told me a couple years ago was like the settling in of like, just like, dude, we're literally all people.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? I could take that thought deep because I've just taken that thought with politic leaders, people I think are bad, like world examples or Hollywood people. I've just realized, bro, it doesn't matter who we are, where you came from. Like we're all just people, big rock stars playing clubs to one person, freaking doing Hollywood movies or just talking to cameras alone. We're all people at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
like that is cool though. I think that is something a lot of people our age are really starting to see. It's
Yeah.
like doesn't matter your social stature, what you have, like
Yeah.
like you're not gonna shit on me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know a lot of kids our age are ridiculous, and the younger dudes are even more ridiculous, especially schools and teachers.
Mhm.
But I think part of it is like this weird fake sense of hierarchy that totally doesn't exist. And
Right.
if you can see past that, you win. Like you win the game.
Right.
You guys are jamming. You're playing music for yourselves. You guys already won. Now from here, it's just a
That's all it
matter who
takes.
gets to win with you guys.
What did you think of Prime? Like I want to know. And where is it? Because I see billboards.
Yeah,
Sorry to
Prime.
jump from like something that's really deep, but I just
No, totally. Prime's badass. So Prime is at Seacorn, Sylvania,
okay.
and it's the old Club Soda. So it's right across like where the old culture class used to be, just right across the street there.
Oh, is that where?
Oh,
Kips
that's
is?
really close.
Kips is, I'm not positive. Is Kips?
Wait,
a
is it
bar?
in the
It
same
used to
like
be a bar,
is it in
yeah.
the same like shopping mall type
Plaza
thing
as like Baskin Robbins and shit.
So not across street that way, cross street the other
Oh,
way.
the other okay.
Yep,
All
and
right.
it's right
Okay.
across there, dude.
Is it a
Prime's owned by the Camelarises. They own Giorgio's Bar and Grill and Giorgio's downtown. Great
Okay.
restaurants, and they own that now. And dude, nothing but love to the Holland House and OT, because that like I don't need to prove my love and soul for them, but Prime is the most actual like badass legit venue.
I saw
in Toledo.
pictures from like you guys playing there, and it looked cool.
They have like a multi-$1,000 light show and sound system.
Damn.
Like they set that stuff
Really?
up for, and you could probably hold like packed out all the way, probably like anywhere from like 600 to 1,000 people. I have
That's
no idea
ridiculous.
about it.
Shit,
So
dude.
it can hold people, and like dude, the lasers. It just felt like
Lasers.
They were
Playing laser
crazy,
tag with those, like,
man. I don't even know
Lasers.
these I've got the honor to play a lot of sick like different stages, but this was sure like one of the coolest light shows
Really?
I've ever just
Mhm.
got to rock during too. So
So I'm sorry. I didn't
gotta
mean to-
play Prime. Gotta play Prime. We're get you guys in there. and
Sounds like a
knock it
plan,
I
out.
might
bro.
see. I'll see about it. That'd be cool. Have you seen what they're gonna do at the Ottawa Tavern?
I did not.
Dude, I don't. Is this public knowledge? Am I allowed to say this? Okay, so like they've got like the warehouse in the back.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's
They
gonna
are
be
doing
like
that.
a music hall. Like it's gonna be the size of like a music hall.
Oh
Hopefully.
shit.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool. He showed us. Zach took us back there and he was showing us all that stuff. I'm so
Dude,
excited. There's gonna be like an
yes,
actual
Zach-
green room that like you come upstairs
It's
and
going
onto
to
the
be
stage.
full-on
Right
legit
onto the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big ass
That's
venue.
sick as fuck,
The
dude.
Toledo scene is for sure coming
not
back.
sure if
like
it
it's-
was
I don't think it ever
public,
left, but like
But I think plenty enough people know. Luckily, no, I'm just saying. I don't know if like they share it, but I think it's definitely been going around town. Cause
okay,
yeah.
cool. If
Either way,
We heard it from
Spoiled,
Zyler and stuff.
Yep. That's what I
Oh.
mean. It's not like a
Okay,
secret.
Steve is working. We're gonna work with Steve now too.
Dude, shout out
Yeah.
to Steve, bro.
Yeah.
I love Steve.
Yeah.
Helped us like with Wake Up the World, Forever and Forever. That EP we did. Like Steve and Matt both did those, but longtime homies. for sure.
We're very excited
Nothing
to work
but
with
love
him.
for
Yeah.
Steve. That dude is a musical genius when it comes to the producing side of it.
Definitely.
But,
Well,
yeah, I don't think. Sorry, I don't think that like the music scene here in Toledo ever left. But I think that it's
oh,
like,
absolutely not.
I think it's gonna be like, yeah, and I think the pandemic did not help
Oh, yeah,
with anything
everything slowed down.
anywhere. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
I do think that like, with the Ottawa Tavern making the strides that they're doing and like Prime coming in, and even the Han House seemed to be making
Just
some pretty
staying consistent.
Definitely.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like I think that the Toledo scene is gonna explode in the next few years. And if it's bands like us and if it's bands like you guys that are like shoegazy and like the pop punk that's here,
Yeah.
I'm super excited for it. I think it's gonna be very cool to see all the
Dude,
all
and
the
like
young
the
talent.
hardcore scene goes
Yeah.
off. I know like the like we have a big
Is it?
rap and like SoundCloud
Mhm.
rap, which is
Is it
like
r-
I
we
am
do?
not
I'm not hip
I'm
to,
not like going to
Yeah,
those
no.
necessarily or
No.
like it's my thing, but yeah, I see pictures or there's definitely certain local rappers
Yeah,
and like
that are-
such
Yeah.
who are like doing real good, like multi-genrely, like it's all coming up and been blossoming, and I think a lot of people the last 2 years just really got to realize what they want to do with life, and like
Yeah.
we're already pushed for music like never before for sure.
I think that's super cool.
Yeah,
I
they
know
do.
that. I see
Yeah,
their
OT does so many hardcore.
yeah. Yeah. No, I've seen videos because there's like this group of kids. I love them. If they're watching this, look, Ali, Philip, all you guys. If you guys are watching this, shout out to you guys. But like they come to our shows and they stand out compared to our the normal people that are at our shows. But they go so hard at our shows. And it's so like
Going crazy moshing.
Were they
at
We
the
haven't had
Blind
that kind of
Pig?
stuff.
what?
Are they at the Blind Pig?
No, Marissa was there. I think with you, right? Yeah, she's
You're not
super cool
scared to
too.
Feel it,
Mhm.
bro. Feel
Um,
it and express
yeah.
it.
But no, it's so cool because like I don't write like it's never my intention when I'm writing this song. Like our song, we have a song called "Hey," and it's not like it's mellow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
but it's never my intention. I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna get kicked in the throat to this song, and then like we're playing, we're playing, and then I look up, and there's this group of people pushing each other around. I'm like, you know what? If this is how they're moving to the music, and this is how it's making them go, this is it, you know. And so I shout out to you guys. You guys are sweet.
Bro, if
Yeah.
it's making them move, that's how you know you definitely got the groove going.
Yes,
For
And
sure.
talking about rocking, I know we got to wrap it up here because you guys you boys are playing the Howling House tonight.
yes,
sir.
Fuck
yeah. And on the
yes.
26th, we're at the Ottawa Tavern.
Yep.
Nice.
So
yeah.
we got 2 shows this month, and then we're picking up for the summer. Very excited.
Can't wait, guys.
Yes.
Thank you for coming on this.
Thank you so much for
podcast.
having
Thanks for having us,
Yeah,
guys.
now-
It's just been waiting to happen.
Yeah,
Now
it
it
it's
has.
time to
It's
take it over
yeah.
the live set. So if you're listening to
Make
you're
sure.
listening, make sure you go to the other video, go to
Yup,
the other
yup.
Spacecast, and we're about to do the live session here right now before these guys go
It's gonna be
rip
tight
the,
as
the
fuck.
rock show. So
Oh,
yeah, thanks for doing this
of
Spacecast.
course. I'm
We're about to
I'm
do the
getting close
next
to my
one.
sweet boy
Yeah.
Gunther.
Yeah, look at these beautiful humans. I'll give my sweet boy
Hey,
name.
come here,
So
Brett.
it's nothing but love here on the Sunhead Spacecast. Peace and love. Thank you to Hemmingway Lane. Check them out on their social medias, on the streaming platforms. And I hope y'all have a beautiful moment. Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
See y'all.
Yeah. Thank you.